If your rock looks like a messy pile of noise or like a nasty grey pudding, you're likely missing one key thing to help you push these nasty rocks to the next level. The secret isn't more details, it's to master uneven surfaces and create a balance of big, medium and small shapes. I'm going to show you how to apply this to a sphere and then we'll do a full step-by-step render. Let's start with the characteristics. Rock is a fairly matte surface. Unlike metal, it rarely has a sharp specular highlight unless the stone is wet, of course. Because rocks has such a textured surface, they scatter light rather than reflecting it directly back to us. This means that we primarily see the local color. Let's try to capture that on a sphere. On a multiply layer, I'll map out the shadows and planning my light source is coming from the top right. Next, on another multiply layer, I'll add the cracks. This is our ambient occlusion, the tight crevices where the light simply cannot reach. Light on rocks is very diffuse. To capture that, I'll use a warm color and an airbrush to softly add where the light source hits the rock. To create some texture, we can use textured brushes like a speckle brush, watercolor brush, etc. Erase it where it's too much and lower the opacity so it doesn't compete too much with the overall shadow and light. We can also paint some small dimples. Take a hard brush and add small circles on places where you want them. Since our light source is coming in from the top right, we add a light edge in the down left corner of the dimples to create a indented effect. See how that creates a more lifelike result to our rock texture. To go further, we can chip away at the corners of our sphere where the cracks meet the edge. This sells the illusion that this is a cracked object rather than something smooth. We can also add some moss to our rocks for more color and texture variation. Alright, let's talk about big, medium, small shapes, which is the meat of a solid design. You want to divide your shape into these three categories to create areas of intense focus and areas of rest. If I design my rocks with equal sizes and shapes, it becomes boring and predictable very fast. By varying the scale, we create a much more organic look. It also creates a visual hierarchy leading the eye to the most important shapes, down to the smallest detail if we use it effectively. With the big, medium, small rule in mind, we can start designing a rock formation. Find references, place them on a new window to the side. Start off your sketch with simple shapes first before you draw any details. Remember, the simpler we start, the easier it is to correct when things doesn't look right. Once we're happy with the overall design, we can add details. I like to determine where the texture will go and where the forms turns in space. From there, we use the same process as the sphere, local color, then shadow, and so on. Just keep in mind that these are rocks and not perfect sphere, so pay attention to how the planes turns away in space. Also think about how the light hits those planes before you add any light and shadow to your piece. I hope this video helps from moving away from those gelatinous rocks and into something more lifelike. If you found this helpful, let me know what material I should cover next. Skin, leaves, or something completely different. Leave a comment down below and I will see you in the next video.